So, as we see, we have the beta falls. And I've had it about a week. It's doing pretty good. It's got some pros and it's got some cons. Let's stick with the pros right now. If you're looking at the video, you can see fish look pretty happy. I put plants in there just so it can help, get up some of the fish poop, because the filtering system doesn't necessarily transfer water to water with some of their poop, and it still stays in the gravel. But doing some research, I found out that putting some plants in may help with that. So that's what I did. And I read some reviews, and people had complained about the filtering system being too strong. And when I looked at the instructions, once you got to, I think it was number 7, then they talk about the pump power, the level, the amount of pressure, whether you want it high or low, or in between. So I think that's where a lot of people went with the problem, that they followed the instructions and they didn't just, read the instructions first, then just thought it out and said, you know what, that doesn't make sense. Let me do this first. So I put the settings for the pump in the middle, so it's fairly medium. And the water, I didn't put like a whole bunch of water so the filter can really pump water out very hard, because a lot of people also talked about the water pressure of the pump was too high and it would push fish into the other tank. That I really didn't understand why I would do that, because the lids have what is called like some type of guard. It has some type of gate where the fish can't go from one tank to the other. And none of my fish has moved into anything as of yet. So that to me, this tank seems pretty good. System seems pretty good. And you can see it's running very low right now. So what I did is I had my godson, he put some more water in it, opened up a Polish Spring bottle, just poured a little bit of water in the filter and get it wet and wait, because that can also mess up too. When you put water in, that indicator doesn't go up or down very fast. So you may put too much water in. So it's good to take your time. So once the water started flowing and flowing, I got it where I want it. Nice little medium flow, goes from one tank to the next tank to the next. And then it goes up into the filtering system. Now let's talk about cons. I really don't have too many cons. I don't think I really have any cons, except that, common sense tells me that the poop is not, putting it in a bowl, anything. You put a bait in anything, you got to change the water to get all the poop out. But this water stays fairly unfiltered and clear. So an option you could do is basically take the end of a net, stir the rocks up, let some of the poop flow into the other tank. And this system will do that. So as some flows in one tank, flows in the other tank, that winds up flowing out of the other tank. So, you just ravel the gravel up, bam. Poop goes up, goes in the next one. And then you do the next one. Ravel the gravel up, boom, they go into the filtering system. Or you can put some plants and see how that do for about a week. So far, so good. The system has been working pretty good. Fish, they doing okay. One of my betas always had a fin issue, even when I first bought them. And it's been like very hard. I got some new food, so hopefully that'll help him. His fins started growing in good, but then he got that again. The other beta, his fins is looking pretty good. And I got 2 glowfish in the last tank, and they're doing all right. They don't glow. You have to put a fluorescent light on them. That's also something I learned about the glowfish. But they're doing okay. So that's my review on the Betta Falls Aquarium. Yes.